And yeah, despite beating him, I'm here commentating the match. I love it. But no, honestly, cyve, incredible player. I love that he found his composure here. And wow, Whoophee already off to the races, dude. Yeah. I don't usually see Belmonts go to this stuff at early percentage games, so I really like that he's willing to actually go toe-to-toe there. A lot of times, sometimes people will play the Belmonts, and they're so transfixed on getting space that they corner themselves, they make mistakes, they play for obvious defensive choices, and then they get hit for it. And I love that he's pressuring.
Those projectiles definitely have openings in them if you can get that read, and especially a character like Inkling. Look at that back air out of shield. The burst range on that character will definitely counteract a lot of the long-range gameplay by Whoophee. But if Whoophee can get those openings, you can already see him swinging that whip. If he gets that sweet spot, that's a lot of damage, and the ledge trap's not going to go through there. And look at this gameplay already. cyve constantly pushed into the corner.
Yeah, man, Whoophee just, man, absolutely terrific here. And I love his poise. I love that he's mixing up the ledge trap. Traditional ledge trap that we see. Whip it work, man.
The timing on that forward tilt, very, very well done. Whoophee off to a great start.
Absolutely.
Only 60% on that heavy character as well.
Yeah, you know, his Belmont, his Richter is looking so clean, man. That's a classic. And I love that, though, because for now, most characters, when you do that and go for multiple jab, they can go and get you after the parry. Oh, my gosh, man. Is that really the move now? People just keep doing that.
He's been hitting those in bracket.
Yes, he has.
I can personally attest to that.
Yes. Oh, my goodness.
And Whoophee is looking to run with this lead. And what do you want to see cyve do here to make the difference?
Well, one thing I think cyve needs to recognize here is that you need to see if you can get Whoophee to be conditioned to go for axes. Axes are going to be the ones that are going to have a long cooldown, or you're going to have to walk them in. Also, a nice thing about Inkling is that dash in certain situations, you can go under that cross. You can go under these F-tilts, so you can kind of approach in ways other characters would dream of. So you really have to focus on those things and put the bomb out there.
Did you see the read? But the Belmont's a little bit too heavy to get scooped up by that first hit of the up smash. You need to be Mario, Corrin, or lighter to get scooped up into that sweet spot.
In that situation, I would have loved to see him go for a jump cancel so he can get on the other side of him, go for forward smash, close out the stock. I've seen that from cyve multiple times, even though, of course, I'm playing with him, and I think that's one of the key things that he needs to implement into that gameplay there so he can get those early stocks. He's getting the right reads, get the right damage.
It's important to get those stocks. Look at that, the Belmonts at 150, and while the Belmonts themselves are pretty situational killers, that situation will eventually arise. Inkling, on the other hand, is going to be a little bit rougher for them to kill, but there is the edge guard. That's strong forward air, very lasting, very good reach that right there.
Very Diddy-esque, man.
And that's exactly what happened. You see that at the start of the stock, he made Whoophee go for that axe and then dashed under it, got the grab, good damage, immediately back into the game.
Absolutely. And let's talk about my boy cyve with that platform extension, man. So much good damage. He's not going to die just here. Good patience. Just threading the needle, but that F-tilt's going to do it. And that thing hits, man, no matter what.
That was going to connect sooner or later.
Sooner or later, dude. That thing is extremely fast, and it definitely can kill.
And look at that, cyve going offstage, going deep, trying to get those early kills. He needs to make a play happen if he wants to get back into this game, but he's already looking solid.
There you go. Yeah, that's a play. That's a play.
And that's 10% on cyve, making the comeback happen. Gets forward smash and a lot of pressure for Whoophee here, but no follow-up on the directional air dodge. Look at that.
That situation, even though he got hit by that holy water, if he does it at a later time, maybe around when he's looking for the Holy Cross, then he can allow himself an in, even if the bomb does not hit.
Using that splat bomb to negate Whoophee's projectile game. Very well done by cyve. And look at this. Here's the pressure. And he saw that down there coming from miles away.
Absolutely. I like it.
Whoophee loves that move.
Can't escape from me.
There's the jab, a lot of ink, and a lot of damage as well.
Exactly. That's going to be really important, man. And getting inked up there, show the extra damage. Also, allow for greater kill confirms as well.
Once again, the downer not working out for Whoophee. He needs to find another way to get down. It's pretty rough for the Belmonts. Don't have great downwards hitboxes. But once they're horizontal like this, that's when the pain train starts to leave the station.
Beautiful bear. Going to charge up that ink and be very important because he's going to be looking for a kill here soon. Runs off for the fair. Not going to get that. Reverse holy water.
cyve really utilizing those aerials expertly.
I love that. Can we see another one here? Oh, no.
Try the two-frame. Once again, an ill-advised down air. cyve, all the control in the world. And look at this comeback. It's in action right now.
Oh, absolutely. And I love that. Just going, dropping those spares on the back of that shield. And we have not seen Whoophee go for a reverse up B. Is
he going to make it?
He's barely going to make it. Splat bombs out again and again. That forces him to hold his shield and allows him an end. It's extremely important in this matchup.
The corner, not where you want to be.
Whoophee,
the momentum, the axe is coming out.
To the stage, you got to be careful.
Barely living
aside.
aside.
The dash grab, they do have a kill throw.
Yeah, that forward throw and the back throw both are going to put in a lot of hurt. cyve needs to dodge those kill moves. He's definitely not out of the woods yet.
Yes, and I love the confidence I see from cyve there. He's like, I don't care, throw everything. I don't care.
That cyve clawing his way back, just like that loser's round one run. He got that deficit. He said, nah, sir, I got Inkling, I got damage, I got control. I don't need to force the kill. I'm going to make my way in methodically and close out your stock just like that.
Really
As you said, the splat bomb negating a lot of those projectiles towards the end of that game. And that's really what changed a lot of the game pace in cyve's favor right there.
Yes, and I love how not only was he able to do that, but the one tool that's kind of the most difficult to get around, that cross. I love that he was short hopping right around through it. He understood, he saw the tempo, and he just jumped through it. And that's the thing that's scary, because now you know the opponent knows how to play around the cross without giving up a ton of their resources.
Precisely.
And that means Whoophee has to be cautious there, because especially with his back towards the wall, he gets hit, that could be a stock, doesn't matter what percent he's at. So really great play right there, great confidence there, Basad. I want to see more of that. Whoophee as well, though. Very talented player. He's been doing amazing with these Belmonts. Hope to see some adaptation here.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the way he played that neutral game, very well done. And while cyve did adapt his way out of that disadvantaged neutral into what could be said like a neutral that was favored for Inkling right there. It only takes a very minor adaptations on the Belmont's part to keep up with those new approaches, but look at that.
Yes, and I love these full hops, because what cyve is recognizing, he's like, okay, at this particular distance, this is where you want to set up shop. So every time he goes for a full hop, once he notices him try to put out anything, he weaves in, then gets him with a bear.
Exactly, precisely. And on the other hand, we see Whoophee, as soon as cyve tries to make his way out of this advantage, he's there with a jumping forward air, jumping back air. The forward tilt when cyve wants to get that stage control back. When Whoopee's on point, he's denying cyve all of the stage. Nowhere to go there for Inkling.
Absolutely. Okay, good get up attack, very important.
Such a close game.
That holy water, wow.
That could have been curtains for cyve, but cyve barely dropping out of that holy water. And Whoophee still has the stage here. Look at that, an ill-advised up tilt, not going to lead into much. And cyve has to get the hit here, has to get the momentum.
Absolutely.
Because when Whoophee hits those rage percents,
got him.
Happen just like that.
And that is an adaptation right there. He's like, okay, I understand how you're utilizing your full hops to slide in on me. I understand I'm not putting out as many axes, so you feel like you're okay to be in that airspace.
Exactly.
No can do.
Holy water coming in clutch into the forward smash, a tipper at that. Because the Belmonts do have 3 hitboxes on all their whips. That close hitbox, weakest, the middle hitbox, which is the normal hitbox, and then the tipper. That will seal your fate. Whoophee trying to recover. He makes it. Excellent tech right there, but oof, a little bit off on the spacing. cyve is going to take that. A 41% lead for Whoophee, though.
I love what I saw there from Whoophee. So this is something that I've seen from some Belmonts. In particular, Best Nest, shout outs to him, man. What he'll do is he'll throw the reverse cross and then move forward. You can jump behind it and you can utilize it without actually using like the resources. It's like a hidden missile, man, from Marvel. It's so good.
Call in the assist, and that lasting hitbox is going to put on so much pressure. Just like that, it came in the back, comboed into grab, and Whoophee is going to happily set up shop here at the corner. Not going to let cyve through. When cyve goes high, the up smash comes out. When cyve goes horizontally, those forward tilts will try to whip him back into his place.
Absolutely.
Whoophee finding the right opportunities
here. And again, that splat bomb with the in, very, very important in this matchup. You can see already, really allowing cyve to go in and actually get some extra damage. But here comes that F tilt, and I think we're going to set up shop here, ladies and gentlemen.
He's always on point with that forward tilt spacing, getting that tipper, getting that strong hitbox, pushing cyve back into the corner, and cyve has to go high. He's faking out, and that one time he does push through, and he gets the hit. And look at all the hurt that's being put out right here.
Absolutely. Oh, definitely wanted to go for a runoff there. But he's going to make it back on stage. Looking for a chase. Good up tilt. Here we go.
Not going to be enough. The game. Battlefield still quite a high ceiling compared to a lot of stages. And cyve sneaking his way through that lower blind zone for...
Oh, F tilt.
Great forward tilt is going to close out that second stock. And cyve on the ropes now. He needs to make something happen. Whoophee, as you mentioned, that's some excellent adaptation. He is making it happen here, closing out the game. Closing out the second stock and moving forward to closing out that second game in his favor.
And of course, utilizing that lower platform, it's going to be a zoner's best friend to cover that option. So if someone tries to jump on you in that 65-degree angle, you're going to be okay. Really excellent stuff there, Whoophee. I really love this stage selection.
Excellent stage indeed. Whoophee is definitely in control here. Look at those whips coming out.
Yep.
The lasting nair occupying the airspace and the returning boomerang after it. Such great follow-ups, even if they're not hitting. The pressure is on. cyve trying to get that gimp, not gonna get it, and Whoophee with one of those rare grabs.
Yep. And I love this, man. Whoophee is remaining mobile. And that is huge. A lot of times you'll see other Belmonts, they'll be very, very stagnant. So once you kind of understand the little holes there, it's easy. If you're moving, now these windows are opening and closing. You don't know necessarily when you can actually go in. And you need to make that ambiguous.
Yeah, and that's a big point, because it can be very hard for the Belmonts to move forward. They're very good at retreating, but when they move forward, they don't have the greatest of hitboxes to accompany that.
True.
But Whoophee is making it happen. The forward throw coming out from cyve, inking up a little bit, and that is going to help that back air seal the deal. Once again, a minor lead for Whoophee. Let's see how he converts that in this final stock in the second game here.
Yeah, it'll be very big. Of course, again, this is loser's top 8, man.
A B, great get off me tool. No platform combos, very surprising. I think he was scared for the returning cross. And that is Whoophee establishing his dominance, his presence.
Yeah, really well done. Okay, the timing there with that cross.
Yeah, he used the holy water to free up space to move forward, and there again, that is how he gets that stage control back, using the down B, just like that, the platform down B, then he's moving forward, accompanied by that lasting hitbox. Very smart.
Oh man, yeah. cyve trying to go for that landing bear that can confirm into a dash tech or dash grab. He's gonna miss out though, but cannot be missing those things right now in this game too. You're going into the final situations.
Did you see the angle on that forward air, just sniping him out of the air? cyve, normal getup. The holy water was barely done right there.
Right back, get back there.
Whoophee is in control. He is running a clinic.
Yep.
The forward smash barely whiffing, but the up B still coming out.
Nowhere is safe.
Shoryuken, my man, the control over this stage.
No. Yep, that was way too early.
Once again, up B, such a good tool, Whoophee.
Really? Wow, man.
Is he gonna pull this through?
And, just go for grab.
cyve trying to find his way in. The rolls are coming out. The up tilt, a lot of shielding. Once again, the up B, get off me. Whoophee is trying to get the dominance over the stage, but he retreats a little bit, sets up the projectiles again, and slowly inches forward. And just like that, finds an opening.
Not yet.
Not quite a kill.
Axe again. Set up.
Oh, he whiffed twice.
And again. No. Oh, tries to escape.
The down tilts to get to the other platform. The platforms are helping him here.
I love the splat bomb helping him. Yep, back. Oh no, does not get the back. And that's gonna be it.
Out of shield, and Whoophee makes it happen after such a clutch final stock. cyve, he was in there. Oh, he was fighting.
Yes. Wow. cyve, that's crazy.
cyve not giving up was definitely a highlight there. Whoophee had to fight for that.
Absolutely. You can't allow these wins to come easy when you're in top 8. Like I said, win or go home. That's the type of situation they're in right now. You need to focus, be composed, because right now, a lot of times it's going to be this game. When you're playing against a zoner, just the same as them, right? It's just going to be that mentally taxing, because there's going to be so many micro situations that you have to be aware of, right? And like I said, those windows opening and closing,
for sure,
right? Jumping through all these obstacles, and that's at the same time too, when you see Whoophee on the side, he understands one wrong move, that could be a stop.
Just like that, especially in Ultimate, that punish game, both of these characters. Whoophee makes a mistake, the roller's going to come out just like that. If cyve makes a mistake, I mean, as we saw, Whoophee is always there with the forward tilt, with the smash, always on point with his spacing as well. He's making sure that if cyve slips up, he will be there. And he's been so consequent at getting those forward air, swatting cyve out of the air, and that means that cyve is definitely capitalizing on the bait and punish game. He's trying to jump over everything without committing forward, because as soon as he commits, Whoophee is going to be there with a hitbox. So he's just forcing a reaction, and as soon as that reaction comes out, he can do something with the open space. So it's a two-parter.
It's definitely a two-parter, man. So we're going to go into Game 3 here on Final Destination. excellent pick here. cyve recognizes that he was having trouble with that platform pressure.
Yeah.
We saw a lot of those nairs. We even saw up Bs when he was on that top platform. Really, really important, and I think were essential. Oh yeah, give him all the bears in the world.
He's gone, and that is cyve taking a commanding lead here in Game 3. He is here to play, and as you've mentioned, those platforms were such an important part of his gameplay. He used it to throw the holy water. He used the down tilt to traverse the stage over the platforms. And now that it's a flat stage, cyve is going to get so much more out of his advantage state, as we saw from the get-go. There's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to land for Whoophee.
Nope, not at all. And I'm sorry to interject, man, but Ramsey, my man just did down throw dare. Is that the new setup? Is that the new? cyve got tech that he's not telling me about?
That is Europe for you, always looking for creative ways to innovate the meta. We saw Mr. Arden brawl with those platform cancels, and you know, we're still alive. Look at that. Whoophee is trying to establish his place on the stage, but
good stuff.
cyve has more to say about that. Not quite going to push it all the way through, but we can already see Whoophee struggling to hold his own in neutral more. Advantage state is going extremely well, but when cyve makes it in, it's very hard to get away from that sticky Inkling. Look at that, the call out on the double jump, using that up air, not quite the sweet spot. It's very hard to get the good hitbox there.
Oh,
no up B, very close.
And does not get the landing, and that is actually worrisome. We see Whoophee usually is pretty consistent on getting on a lot of these landings. Whereas now it seems like cyve has kind of gotten that tempo. Even though he's going to lose that stock there, looks like he's got a kind of getting a read on this tempo here, when he's going to jump out, when he's able to jump in, and that's going to be so huge, man. That is, when you allow someone to jump in on you like that, as an owner, there's problems right there. They figured something out.
Yeah, they figured something out. And here is Whoophee answering back. And advantage state, really the name of the game here, because look at that. As soon as Whoophee gets that single hit, he pushes it all the way through. cyve, on the other hand, look at that. The advantage state is just getting to Whoophee. Some panicky air dodge right there. He needs to make his way back to this situation. A lot of space in between these two on this big stage.
Absolutely. Oh, not going to get that dash grab.
And Whoophee not opting for the projectiles up close. Instead, those whip moves coming out, jump forward air. A little bit of an input error right there. Probably wanted the retreating forward tilt.
Man.
So close.
Yeah, man. If you just let that one rip, that definitely could have gotten that directional air dodge.
I have to give a shout out to Whoophee here. He's really good at avoiding those rollers. Look at him. He's only gotten roller once. It didn't even kill him.
No, he's moving. Sickest down tilt in the game by far.
Ooh, the back air just barely hitting that diagonal hitbox.
Oh, and the up B will do it. Yes, I love that. I love that. That is the setup.
And it's very important because we saw cyve struggle to kill Whoophee in the last few games, but now he's getting those gimps twice already. And that is such a huge adaptation from cyve. Getting used to the Belmont's recovery and pushing those stocks to the maximum. Always on the hunt for that early kill.
See, okay, and see, this is the interesting thing about the Belmont. Oh, we live. We live? I think we're live.
No, we're going on. We got a little bit of an issue here. We're about to get the screens back.
Okay, we got it.
There we are.
Yep.
And we're back, guys. Sorry for the interruption. And look at that, Whoophee swatting cyve out in the air. And the axe killing.
Yo, my man. The hero's taunt, man.
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness.
Whoophee is not out of the fight yet, and I love how these
the cash. Oh, and that is your life. And right back to you. One fist pump deserves another, man.
Exactly.
Simple
just
as
like that.
Lights out.
And I feel like Whoophee was fighting back very well there. But at the end of the day, it just wasn't enough to get the W. And you got to keep in mind, if a stage like Final Destination is working out well for cyve, he's got a lot more on this rule set. We got Final Destination, we got Wily's Castle, we got Pokemon Stadium, we got Unova, we got Chaos, we got Town and City. All of those open stages, wide stages. And if those are working out well for cyve, then it's going to be pretty rough for Whoophee to find a correct counter pick.
Yeah, it's really going to be him. A lot of times we see him going for the lower platforms to kind of cover those jump-in options. And it's going to be hard on the stage like this. He's going to go for Town and City.
Yep.
Maybe he's going to utilize those platforms also to be more mobile.
I feel like more than anything, the high ceiling here will prevent cyve from getting those early kills on stage and will really cement the gameplay for him. He needs to get those off-stage kills, and Whoophee will be able to focus more on mitigating that off-stage weakness rather than having to be scared on stage for those rollers, for those up throw, up airs, etc., etc.
Yeah, I do love, though, cyve usually at early pretends he's been going for the up throw into a first nair bear, man. He's been really consistent with that, getting that extra damage, get that kind of landing setup as well. Great stuff all around.
And cyve keeps going for those rollers, but they're not hitting. Whoophee, as you said, he's so mobile. He keeps moving. He's avoiding the gimp right there. And wow, the call out coming through on the release then there. A lot of damage because of the ink. And look at that. He's making it back, and the regrab goes unpunished.
Oh, yeah, he's going to be fine here. Oh, that's a holy water in deck. This is big.
That up air barely whiffing right there.
Oh, that was an up smash. Unfortunately, not going to get it. But I love the idea. Good up B to get him off.
Yeah, I love the up Bs coming out from Whoophee. We didn't really see those last game, but they really helped him in the game that he won and this game. But cyve, like I mentioned, man, he's always on the lookout for that kill.
Dude, I mean, Richter's looking like Bowser right now. The way this man is just jumping on his head time and time again. He, like I said before, he has definitely gotten a really good read on when to jump in on these crosses. And oh my gosh.
The nair strings and another one just for good measure. I'll be out of shield coming in clutch, but on this stage, that will definitely not kill early. Even on the platforms, the high ceiling helping out cyve here.
Solid DI. And I love that, man. That bomb, so perfect.
Oh, once
that's
again,
a setup.
No up smash because of the weight right there. Good damage roll.
Yes, again, I would really love to see cyve go ahead. Sometimes go for forward smash. Use a directional air dodge there. Waveland through. You can even roll in certain situations and just go and do the forward smash. But nonetheless,
it's looking rough for Whoophee right here. cyve
bouncing bomb again, man. Bouncing it off that side platform once more to get that extra damage.
Okay, Whoophee on the board right there, getting that kill. Definitely one that he needed. But the Belmonts are not that much of a combat character. They will be able to assert control when cyve is in the corner, but how is he gonna push cyve into the corner when cyve is at 7% right here?
Yeah.
He needs to rack that. He needs to get into mid-percents, and then the vortex can start. But cyve is not having it. Look at that, 97 on the Belmonts, and cyve is not letting up. The pressure continues. The back air, and look at this walling right here.
Oh, yeah,
there's no answer for Whoophee.
Yeah, he is having a very, very hard time. And one of the nice things about the Inklings is that bear is diagonal down. That's why it's like amazing to go for, and for a fast fall aerial, it's absolutely incredible. It's seemingly so fast because of that angled down nature.
Oh, is that going to be it? The tipper.
Paint the town, man.
He painted a picture on his face. The two stock to round it out, and what a story. Going from a close game one, fighting for his life, both players, second game just as close, and then cyve, something just clicked. He adapted to the character, he adapted to Whoophee, and he made that comeback happen 2 games in a row, just like that. Very well done by cyve.
No, very, very great stuff, man. My man, it's Picasso out there, dude. Just straight and clean, finally gets that forward smash. You got to use that brush, bro. You got to use that brush, man.
It's
very,
such,
very
a, such a good tool for Inkling to have, because while she usually lacks range, that forward smash is surprisingly